We live in a world obsessed with being busy. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor, proof of our hard work, our dedication. I'm so tired, we say, after a long day, a demanding week, a relentless year. We push through, fueled by caffeine, driven by deadlines, convincing ourselves that rest is the only solution. But what if the profound weariness you feel isn't just about lack of sleep? What if it's not the simple fatigue of the body, but a deeper, more unsettling emptiness of the soul? What if you're not just tired, you're empty? This isn't a physical state. It's a spiritual, emotional, and psychological void. And recognizing this distinction is the first step towards true replenishment. Think about the difference. When you're simply tired, a good night's sleep, a weekend off, or a vacation can fix it. Your muscles ache, your eyes feel heavy, your mind is sluggish. But you recharge and you're back. Emptiness is different. You can sleep for 10 hours and still wake up feeling just as drained. You can take a vacation only to find the void follows you. It's a feeling of being hollowed out, uninspired, disconnected from purpose or joy. It's not a lack of energy, but a lack of meaning. We often mistake chronic busyness for productivity or fulfillment. We fill our schedules to the brim, believing that constant motion equals progress. But without purpose, without connection to what truly nourishes us, this endless doing becomes a relentless siphon, draining our inner reserves. We're busy, yes, but we're truly living. Are we truly connecting? Or are we just filling space, avoiding the quiet realization of what's missing? When you're empty, the very things that once brought joy can feel like a burden. Hobbies become chores, relationships feel distant, even successes can feel hollow. This isn't laziness, it's a deep inner starvation. This state can lead to destructive patterns. To cope with the emptiness, we might seek external validation, endless scrolling on social media, chasing fleeting pleasures, or developing addictions to distract us from the quiet ache within. We become consumers, always looking for something outside ourselves to fill the internal void, but nothing ever truly satisfies. Consider the person who achieves great career success, but feels profoundly unhappy. They've climbed the ladder, met every goal, but they're empty. Their tiredness isn't from the work itself, but from the lack of soul in their pursuits, the disconnection from what truly matters to them. The constant striving has left them hollow, exchanging their inner peace for external achievements that don't nourish their spirit. Our modern society often reinforces this emptiness. We live in a culture that values output over well-being, constant availability over deep rest, and external metrics of success over internal fulfillment. We're told to hustle, to grind, to optimize every moment. This often means sacrificing genuine human connection, time in nature, creative expression, or simply moments of quiet reflection. These are the very wellsprings of meaning and vitality. Instead, we're plugged in, constantly stimulated, bombarded by information, but rarely deeply nourished. Social media presents curated lives of constant activity in superficial happiness, making us feel inadequate if our own lives aren't a perpetual highlight reel. This creates a pressure to appear busy. Even that busyness is soul-draining. We become performative, sacrificing our inner truth for an outward image, leading to a profound sense of loneliness and emptiness even amidst a crowd. Philosophers and spiritual traditions have long explored this distinction between mere fatigue and an existential void. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, wrote about the will to meaning. He observed that even in the most horrific circumstances, those who found a sense of purpose were able to endure. Those who lacked it often succumbed. For Frankl, meaning wasn't something to be invented, but discovered. It's found in something greater than oneself, a cause, a loved one, or the unique task life calls you to. When we abandon this search, or when society steers us away from it, we create a vacuum. This isn't about grand, universal answers, but about your unique purpose, your unique values. It's about living in alignment with what truly resonates with your deepest self, rather than simply responding to external demands. Without this alignment, every action, no matter how productive, chips away at your inner substance. So how do you move from being empty to being replenished? It's not about doing less necessarily. but about doing differently, and often about being more. First, cultivate conscious awareness. Pay attention to how different activities make you feel. Does that endless scrolling truly energize you, or does it leave you feeling hollow? Does your work truly align with your values, or is it just a means to an end? This requires honest self-reflection, not judgment. Second, prioritize meaningful connection. This could be with loved ones, with nature, with a spiritual practice, or with a creative pursuit. These are the channels through which life force flows. Disconnect from superficial noise and connect with what truly feeds your soul. Third, embrace solitude and stillness. In our overstimulated world, quiet moments are rare but essential. This is where you can hear your own thoughts, process emotions, and reconnect with your inner compass. It's in the quiet that meaning often whispers. Finally, redefine success. Shift your focus from external achievements to internal richness. Success isn't just about what you accumulate, but how deeply you live, how genuinely you connect, and how fully you express your authentic self. True rest isn't just the absence of activity, it's the presence of meaning. It's feeling full, not just rested. It's living a life that nourishes your soul, so that even when you are physically tired, your spirit remains vibrant and whole. Find what truly fills you, and the deep, unsettling emptiness will begin to fade. This is Depths. Subscribe to Depths, where we don't chase trends, we follow depth.